In today's video, I'm gonna see if I can build a Super Bowl champion using a wheel of dev traits. We have X Factor, Superstar, Star, and of course Normal. Now we're actually gonna start with the kicker, and there's no X Factor kickers, so I'm actually gonna take off X Factor for right now. So here we go, kicker slash punter. This is our special teams, and we're gonna get Superstar. So that's a great start right off the bat. Now it's time for what you say when you let one loose in a crowded area. Safety. Here we go, man, big money. Even if we get Normal, I'm confident we can find some hidden gems, but I'm glad that we got X Factor, man. We were this close to jinxing ourselves. Free safety, we have no X Factors actually, so yeah, we're gonna have to spin again for that one. Just our luck, man, just our luck. There's only one X Factor safety in the game. Just for complaining, watch them give me Normal. I knew it. I should have just been happy. Time to do my best Howie Roseman impersonation and find some hidden gems at safety. Highest free safety with Normal dev is Malik Hooker, 82 overall. And how about we get a first team all-pro safety in Talanoa Hufanga? Come on, man, we building ourselves a Super Bowl champion. Luckily, we still have a spin for the cornerbacks, okay? Now, this is where we really need at least Star. Give me at least Star. Oh my goodness.
Another one.
We have all Normal, man. The secondary is gonna struggle. Wait a minute, we might not be in trouble. We have Charvarius Ward, very solid. A cornerback from DBU, Patrick Peterson. A nice slot cornerback, DJ Reed Jr. And Teron Johnson. 480 plus overalls, man. We're looking good. All right, so now the secondary is complete. We're gonna spin for the linebackers. This is right, this is left, this is middle. All three of them, maybe four. If we decide to run a 3-4, we're gonna get 3 or 4 X Factors at the linebacker position. That's huge right there because our secondary only has one guy with abilities. We needed that badly. Now we also need a good D-line, and we're gonna get one. They're all gonna be Star Dev. Now we're getting rid of the X Factors once again as we spin for the offensive line. Now this is crucial. I'm telling you, man, a great offensive line changes the entire outlook on the season. We're gonna have to get Normal dev offensive linemen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That one hurts a lot, okay? It really hurts. So to make me feel better, it'd be nice if you liked the video, man. That'll bring my spirits up, you know what I'm saying? Tight ends. We're gonna get Star. Barely. The Madden guys were looking out for us. Did you see how close it was? Now this right here is probably the second biggest spin that we have left because you can get away with, you know, decent running backs and things like that. You need great wide receivers. You just do. And we're gonna get 4 guys that are Normal dev. You know what? It's okay. It's all good. If we get an elite quarterback, that'll be okay. But right now we're spinning for running back. Okay, we're gonna get superstar running backs. And then last but not least, subscribe. Okay, that's gonna help us get an X Factor quarterback, man. We want the Patrick Mahomes. That's how we're gonna get this Super Bowl win.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, well, we're gonna have to settle for a star quarterback, but there's still some really good star quarterbacks, okay? Hey, man, if we want to win a championship, we're gonna have to go to Tonga Vailoa. Highest overall quarterback with Star Dev. He will be leading the way. Backups, we have Deshaun Watson and Ryan Tannehill. You wanna know how messed up EA is? Jacobs is only star. We would have been better off getting a star running back than to get superstar because you can't find one until you reach Aaron Jones, who's 5 overalls less. Like, what is EA doing? But we end up with a nice trio of dual threat running backs with Jones, Mixon, and Eckler. All of them can catch the ball out the backfield. All of them are a home run waiting to happen. Now here comes the tough part. We have to find some Normal dev wide receivers that can make an impact. Highest overall wide receiver with Normal dev is Curtis Samuel. I do like his speed though, 94 speed, 93 excel. We got another Normal dev, Zay Jones, 6'2", 200. And then we get a guy that had one of the best catches in Super Bowl history, Julio freaking Jones. We need a veteran presence in the locker room, and who better than Julio? He's not a diva wide receiver. He's the perfect teammate. You never hear anything bad about him. And finally, we have to grab a guy that's so unselfish. He has peoples in his name, like he's for other people. He's not thinking about himself. He's not thinking about how many targets, how many touches he's gonna get. Donovan, the last addition to the wide receiver core. Tight ends, you already know, man. We have Star Dev starting with TJ Hawkinson. We also had to scoop up Dallas Goedert. And finally, David Njoku. Charles Leno Jr. at left tackle. Remember, this is all Normal dev on the offensive line. Tell me that's not an elite last name for a lineman. Powers. Like, come on. We're gonna get Ben at left guard. Another Ben at center. If we get get 8 more of them, we have ourselves a TV show. Jones is gonna be our center. Kevin Zeitler gonna be right guard, our highest overall lineman so far. And our only 70-something overall starter is gonna be right tackle Terrence Steele. The trenches on defense look a little bit better, okay? At left end, we have D-Law. Not to mention Greg Rousseau, also a star dev. We got Grady Jarrett at right end, along with Christian Wilkins. And the man that gets all the ladies, we have Sexy Dexy at D-tackle. And another 90+ D-tackle. EA is snubbing these guys from abilities, but I'm not complaining today, okay? We get Quinnen as well. Finally, we get to see an all X-Factor position, okay? We're gonna get TJ Watt and Crosby. Not to mention Fred Warner and Levante. And then Micah Parsons and Khalil Mack. Our defense has a 94% scheme fit. Offense is 78. But here's a final look at it, man. We already talked about that normal dev cornerback core. Derwin, the only X-Factor, the only guy with abilities in the secondary. But I think our squad's looking good. 89 overall. Offense struggling, okay? But look at that defense. 96 defense, people. And you know what they say wins championships. Superstar at kicker with Justin Tucker. AJ Cole at punter. Here's a look at our specialists, man. I'm expecting at least a deep playoff run. Let's just start simming. Right now, we're 4-3, tied for second in the AFC East. Ooh, offense is struggling when it comes to passing the ball. But look at that defense. 16 points per game given up. First in the NFL. And the run game is looking good. Now it's time to adjust, okay? This is a short passing offense. I think we go with the vertical zone run. It's a 78% and it's focused on running the ball and then setting up the pass. I'm putting Goddard in the slot, okay? He's going to be our #1 slot wide receiver because now that we're a heavy running offense, the more tight ends on the field, the better. So you have Hawkinson at tight end 1, Goddard in the slot, and then Njoku. So let's see how that works out in week 8. Hey, it leads to a W, low scoring W, but a W nonetheless. You got a cold opponent. They're asking if this is a trap game. I don't want to give them any bulletin board material. So you know what? Players will have a -5 break tackle. Wow. Play rec and tackle. That's crazy. Not to mention it's heavy rain. Our plan is run the ball. Obviously, that's the team we are. That's our biggest strength. We run the ball. Simple. Rack up 150 rushing yards. We have a 3-headed monster. That should be very doable. 35-10, we destroyed them. Here's a look at our schedule so far. Some bad losses early on in the season. But ever since we switched the scheme up, you know, the yards is not going to be there when it comes to passing. But look at our running game. 70 yards for Aaron Jones. 24 for Tua. 22 for Eckler. And then taking a look at the Bears game, Tua actually had a really good game. 293 and 2 touchdowns. Jones had 65 on the ground. Eckler 31. Mixon 25 and 3 tutties. I'm telling you, man, this 3-headed monster is nasty. We have Eckler as a 3rd down back. Jones is a starter. Mixon's the power/goal line back. All of them get touches. This new scheme is doing wonders. We're in the 1st seed in our division. Let's keep it up after the bye. Gotta take care of business in week 12. We lose to the Texans. I don't have to worry about it because we won. The Bills need to get away from us, man. They're still trying to get that 1 seed, and this is going to be a tough one. Versus the 9-2 Niners. We have to watch this. Yeah, the Niners are probably pissed off at us because not only do we take Fred Warner from them, not only do we take Hufanga from them, we also stole Charvarius Ward. So they are pissed. We need that defense, that elite #1 defense to clutch up in the 4th quarter. We just turned the ball over on downs. 3rd and 4, they end up scoring and taking the lead. So now Tua in this offense has to drive down the field and get a game-winning field goal or touchdown. Here comes the play action. Just exactly the way our scheme is supposed to look, and that's a laser. 3rd down and 4. Let's see if Tagovailoa can make a play. We have Justin Tucker, so we're already in field goal range. As long as we don't take a sack, Hawkinson can't get the first. But this was the most crucial spin at the beginning of the video, besides quarterback, because getting Justin Tucker is an automatic 3 points when you're even close to midfield. All we need is 1 stop from this defense, and all X-Factor linebacker core. We have star D linemen, man. A lot of great players on that D line, and not to mention the secondary. Look at the INT, courtesy of Patrick Peterson. Dump it off to a yes, to a yes. Beautiful dump off. Let your wide receivers get some yak. So we only end up with 3 on that drive, and the defense has to do it one more time. 1st and 10, dump off to McCaffrey. Look how fast they swarmed to him. That's a great start. 2nd and 12. Kittle's gonna get them a little bit closer. It's 4 down territory. No more timeouts for the Niners. Are you gonna get the 1st down and then some? They need a touchdown. I'm confident we can bend but do not break. Man coverage. Kittle getting nowhere. Derwin was right there along with a linebacker. This time Kittle gets the first, but he's tackled in bounds once again. Less than 10 seconds offense now. Jimmy G, bottom of the screen, he gets tackled in bounds, and we beat the Niners, baby. Let's go. Tua, 107.3 pass rate and only 1 pick, 2 touchdowns go with it. Jimmy G did okay. And I'm not too happy with the yards per carry of Aaron Jones. I'm not gonna lie, Eckler might need to be the starter. I think that's the next adjustment. We'll make Aaron Jones a 3rd down back. Just switch their roles because we should be getting more yards than that, man. I'm sorry. The lone INT was, of course, Patrick Peterson. Came at a crucial time, and this was a crucial W. So that's the final change we're gonna make as we start our playoff push. We have a 1-game lead in the division, but we have nothing but studs left on the schedule. They end up winning every game after the bye week, including a 50-burger in week 18 versus the Jets. Tua's undefeated when he has Eckler as his starter. I'm just saying, man. 5 yards per carry, 2 tutties, and Jones still had a chance to eat, man. Look at that. So I think that was a nice change we made. We end up with the 1 seed in the AFC, and here's a look at the final team rankings, man. The passing game got a little bit better towards the end. In every other category, we were top 8, including 1st in points per game and 1st in rush yards given up. Tua had himself a season. 4,200 yards, 35 tutties, only 8 picks, 63% completion percentage, 104.5 passer rating. We had a running back by committee, so it really didn't matter. We knew there wasn't going to be a 1,000-yard rusher. But altogether, they combined for some really nice numbers, man. All of them found the end zone multiple times. We had a 1,000-yard receiver. Curtis Samuel also had 9 touchdowns. 2 guys on the team had more. Zay Jones and Hawkinson. Julio, remember that veteran presence, was getting 20 yards of reception. Even Goddard was eating at the backup tight end position. Remember, he was in there at the slot wide receiver. And then on defense, Fred Warner, Derwin, and Levante, top 3 in tackling. D-Law and Parsons had 20+ tackles for loss. 3 guys had double-digit sacks, Crosby, Parsons, and D-Law. And then 3 guys had 4+ INTs, Warner, Pat Pete, and Ward. Russell Wilson takes home the MVP, however. No top 10 finish for Tua. That's a little disrespectful. At least Mike McDaniel got 3rd for Coach of the Year. OPOI went to Tim Patrick. The Broncos must have been nasty. They had 3 guys in the top 5. Where is the Dolphins, man? What? Nah, the disrespect needs to stop. At least the defensive players got some recognition. Parsons and D-Law, not to mention Warner, in the top 10. Best QB, finally. Tua shows up. He's at 4. No running back in the top 10. But once again, I mean, we had running back by committee, so that's not really too surprising. Samuel gets snubbed. Zeitler gets in the top 4 for best O-lineman. On the D-line, D-Law ends up number 2 for best D-lineman. Micah Parsons wins an award for the best linebacker, along with Fred Warner squeaking into the top 6. And Charvarius wins the best DB award. We have Pat Pete at number 6. And you already knew Justin Tucker was gonna win best kicker. So let's find out who our first round matchup's gonna be. It's gonna be the division rival Bills, who squeaked in at the 7th seed, but they beat the Bengals in a wild card round, and they're on a mission. Here we go. The road to the Super Bowl starts now. We have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. No excuse not to take care of business against the 7th seed. Now, to be fair, they're not a typical 7th seed, okay? They went, what, was it 11-6, something like that? So, you know, they're way better than the typical 7th seed, and they had the lead heading into halftime, but we take it back. Tua in this offense, putting up points when we need to. Defense, getting stops when we need to. Can we hold on to the lead? It's time to find out. The Bills are driving. Less than 2 minutes left in the game. They still have all 3 timeouts. We send a blitz, and Dawson picks up the first. 2nd and 10, a couple plays later, in the shotgun. You know it's a run. So I'm glad we're sending the blitz. Josh can't get rid of it. We get the sack. 8 sacks on the day. What is going on? This D-line's incredible. This front 7 is incredible, man. The secondary is also doing its thing. Actually, let me not jinx it. Let me stop, okay? Allen gets hit as he throws it. Interception. We're headed to the conference championship. Tua didn't have a great game. Matter of fact, he had a pretty bad one. 2 picks, only 1 touchdown. But that's why we're a running team. And look at Eckler, 5 yards a carry. Jones has 17 yards. Mixon had 2 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel has been very consistent all throughout the season. And then, of course, the sacks, man. DeMarcus Lawrence, 3.5 sacks. Levante with 2 from the MLB position. Parsons had 1. Charvarius with the INT to seal the game. And now the last team that stands between us and a Super Bowl appearance is Kansas City. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a little nervous. Like, the top 3 Kansas City Chiefs, we didn't take them. As a matter of fact, I don't think we took anyone, unless I'm forgetting somebody. But they still have Mahomes, Kelsey, Chris Jones, Creed. everyone that they need to be great. So you can see why they have the lead heading into half number 2. I need my team to fight. 3rd and 8 now. Gotta watch Travis Kelce, but look at Mahomes going to the opposite direction. Oh, I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see it anymore. I've seen enough. Let's at least sim to the freaking next drive, okay? They end up putting 7 up on the board, and this one is over, okay? We don't even get points on our next drive. The Chiefs extend their lead, and our season is over. We made it all the way to the conference championship using a wheel of death traits. There you have it, man. Tua just was not able to play well enough in the playoffs to get us over the hump, okay? The run game, I think, was really solid. It was great all season. Like, the 3-headed monster was nasty. Mixon averaged like a touchdown a game. Samuel was doing his thing. We got a little unlucky with some spins, but we also got lucky with some spins, okay? We got some good players on defense, especially our special teams. Let me know the next wheel idea you guys want me to do. Thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you on the next one.
Stunning like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop, steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checks. Everybody getting bags. Will it end? Will it last? Brand cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and this and this.